E-Cig.
Good evening, welcome to Vape Talk UK. It's Tuesday evening. Welcome to episode 247,1206. The new,
Episode
the bad,
4.
and the ugly. You can take your pick on who's who.
You didn't include the old in there.
Oh, that goes without saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Look, Chandler, there's nothing wrong with being old.
Nope.
Just accept it.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I haven't got a hell of a lot I can do about it, to be fair.
We're all going to die someday. Just some sooner than others, but so good.
Brutal.
Yeah.
Are we all well?
Yeah.
Are we all?
Apart from me slowly dying, it's fine. Yeah.
Are we all thoroughly pissed off, fed up, and sick of four walls?
Yes. Oh my God. Yes.
Going to work in the same place as you wake up is.
Quit moaning. I've done that for the past 12 months.
Well, that's your fault.
Has working from home, Chandler, has it ruined your work life or has it ruined your home life?
Right, randomly, I really miss the cafeteria. Now that just sounds ridiculous, but I complain about the cafeteria when I'm there. But
So what you need
randomly,
to do is...
I haven't got my millionaire shortbreads. They do really nice millionaire shortbreads.
Yeah, you want to get our Kelly to sort it out.
Yeah, she.
Yeah.
Actually, to be fair, she's
Get her to put
cooking's
like a dinner
amazing.
Get her to put like a dinner lady outfit on with like a hairnet. You can.
You know what? Do you know what? Do you know what I'm having when we finish tonight? Do you know what we're having?
Sex.
Don't do any of that. No.
It's too old for that.
I don't even know what you're on about. Mince pies and custard.
What?
What in April?
Yeah, Kelly baked some mince pies. They're awesome. Oh,
You are literally going through the cupboards, aren't you, just to find what you've got left?
It's like we've got mincemeat in jars in the cupboard. It's like it's not going to last until Christmas, so let's have some mince pies. So there you go. Christmas in April.
Brilliant.
Why not?
Yeah, I'm having a great day. I had vape mail this morning and yesterday, so double vape mail day.
And all I'm sitting on is a shitload of tracking numbers of DHL.
Most of which are not going to your address anyway.
Are they still going to? They're still going elsewhere. You're just not.
I've got 3 coming here, 1 going to the other side of Leicestershire.
Oh, lovely.
Brutal.
And you're not going over there anytime soon.
I will make the effort to go. Well, what do they say? That if you can't travel somewhere, if it takes longer to get there than the exercise you do when you get there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just do a few push-ups when I get there. It'll be all right.
You just have to walk.
It takes you that long to do a couple of push-ups.
You have to run there.
Have you seen the length of my arms?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Anyway, you might see a different face in the corner of our screen this evening. I'd like to introduce Dennis from the brand that is Lagoons. How you doing, buddy?
Hey.
Hello, good evening.
How's lockdown treating you?
Ah,
How's lockdown treating you?
oh, yeah, it's rough times, but that's just life, right? We get over it. Luckily, I'm from Denmark, by the way. Luckily, Denmark is starting to open up again.
Oh, really?
Schools and shops, shopping malls, and so on. But all the business are far behind. Lagoons also. I had difficulties to get the concentrates into Denmark. So
Painful.
I always had batches, big batches going on to steep, but it was difficult the last 2-3 months to get new concentrate to make new tests, new batches.
So it sort of throws your whole supply chain out. Chine.
But that's just life. It's
We'll get on with it. It'll all be fine. You know, when we come out of lockdown in November, it'll all be fine, and we'll be able to put the country
November.
Cool. Let's make a start then. Let's start with Chandler for a change, shall we? What are you vaping on, sir?
Me. Ooh.
You.
I have got my Oati on the. I've forgotten what it is. Curve X. The Curve S from Darwin Mods. And I've got some. Haven't got the bottle. I've got some lemon tart in there because I found the lemon tart. And mainly
lemon
because
tart from Dinner Lady, or
no, oh god no, lemon tart concentrate from Dark Star. Open source recipe. It's very
that's quite
nice.
good, that.
It is really nice. One of the best lemon tarts I've found. So yeah, like that one. I've got the Danny Box because you just have to show a Danny Box off. We're like sponsored by Danny Box on VT UK.
Where's my Danny Box?
Yeah, and mine. If we're sponsored.
Tough.
I didn't pay for mine. Chandler, did you pay for yours?
No, I didn't actually. No.
Bonus.
Yeah. Won mine in a raffle.
And I knew
I've got the I've got the Vapor Giant on the top. My Vapor Giant, not Nano. With my last bit of icebreaker, I am slowly going through the juice in my cupboard. For 2 reasons, mainly. Well, just one reason really. I've got so much juice in my cupboard. I need to use it all up. So I'm just having to rummage around in the cupboard, pulling out what I can find, and go, "Ooh, I didn't know I'd got that." The amount of stuff that I'm pulling out of there, going. I even found half a bottle of elderflower and apple.
Ooh.
Bonus.
Bonus. I'm like, where does that come from?
I think I've got about 4. I think I found about 4 bottles, but 3 of those are promised. So I've got 1. And that'll probably end up being given away anyway.
Oh no, nick it up, keep it.
Yes, and Martin, you're one of those. Yes, 4 bottles.
4? So, Alex, what are you vaping on?
I'm vaping on a Dwarf on my new Visionary mod. The reason why I disappeared a minute ago is because I forgot the thing you're not meant to forget when you rework. So
Well,
I've got juice. No, it's the little top bit of the chamber.
Oh.
And if you forget that, then it just floods everywhere, which is what happened to me as the show started. So that was fun.
Alex, have you got a light in that room?
Yeah, there we go. That one.
It looks like a really seedy spare room.
Yes. I just want to see the mod.
Oh, a light on the mod.
No. I meant light on you.
Oh.
But
Hang on. Better?
yeah, that'll do.
I need a shave.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then in that I've got...
Have you been out in the sun recently?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Same as last week.
That explains everything. Sorry, carry on.
In that I've got Lagoon's Eggnog, which isn't going to focus.
Ooh, I know that one.
And then I've also got Another visionary mod, Kita with the Skyfall, and in that I've got Anarchist Pink, which is a guilty pleasure, but I think it's wicked.
That's the lemonade, isn't it?
Yes, the pink lemonade.
Pink. Nice.
Who's next?
Kaz, what are you vaping on, dude?
All right. I actually, as well as my daily.io, which has different juice in it this time, I've actually got and I'll say this wrong because I always do, the Boule Bolu,
Bulu bulu.
Bulu, which is a banana and pound cake. Actually lovely because you know what? I can't taste the banana, which is why it's so lovely.
Oh, okay.
But it's a really nice, creamy, cakey vape.
So you bought a banana e-liquid, and you're happy that you can't taste the banana.
See, the thing is with bananas for me, they're either amazing or horrific. There's no midway. And I've had a couple that are amazing and a couple that are a lot more that are horrific. But I kind of went off the back of, Alex said a lot of people were enjoying it and ordering it and things. So I thought, sod it, I'll give it a go. And actually, it's really, really lovely. And I've got my Squid Industries out. And I've got the Berserker on top of it with the shorter tank on it as well. And in that, I've also got a Lagoon's juice. I've got the Cafe Latte pistachio, which I'm super enjoying. I'm not getting huge amounts of pistachio, but it's a really nice, creamy coffee vape.
You see, I get the pistachio. I get the dry, almost salty edge of the pistachio.
I'm getting a dryness, but then that's mostly coffee after that.
You must be vaping it wrong, I think.
Vaping it wrong?
It's
That
your
a thing?
technique. Yeah.
But no, it's lovely. I haven't had an earthy vape in forever, and the last thing I did have was a really rank tobacco flavour. So to have a nice earthy coffee flavour has been quite a nice difference. So yeah, got that on there. It's running at 0.7, 15 watts. Beautiful.
Dinky's saying, Cash, show off all the high end.
What high end?
Your secret collection you keep talking about every week.
Yeah, but if it was a secret collection, I wouldn't show it off, would I? Can't stay secret. Stay a secret collection. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm vaping on. I've actually got 2 things on the go this week, surprisingly. Dennis, what are you vaping on?
Oh, bunch of different stuff, but tube tonight. Endless tube. Escobar edition. Hole engraved. With
That's a
the
big beast.
black box, flat white in it. I just got the new Dram 3 RGA. I got the SS, but today I got the black gold edition.
Yeah, I won that black gold.
Yeah, it's good. I got 2 of these now. It's quite good RDL vape. In that I got the coffee in the RDL. I like the coffee a bit more hot. It brings the pistachio a bit more out. So yeah.
So Cash, you're vaping it wrong.
I'm vaping it wrong. I just like to say, Dennis, your wall of vape is far more impressive than Lloyd's wall of vape. Behind you. Don't let him see it.
Oh, all the
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. I thought about to turn the screen and the webcams over here because that's just 10% of my wall or something.
Wow.
Yeah, I got a lot of these shelves. Yeah.
Diamond, which brings it to me then. So I'm on old Juma, Reaper 3, and the red shit. I am also vaping on
Something small.
the Hammer Point and the 16mm Dwarf.
Nice.
which
It's fucking minuscule in your
is
hands.
tiny. It is.
I was going to say,
want the
why does Mark, who's 9'6", just really like really tiny setups? Just
I like small. And in
Even worse.
that, I have got the eggnog in that one. Which originally I wasn't a massive fan of, but it's grown on me massively. Really, really grown on me.
Mm.
I'm glad I persevered with it. Maybe if it's because it was fresh, I wasn't a big fan. Okay, it's only, a week old? Yeah, week old. It's had the nick in for about a week. But no, I'm really enjoying that now. And on the Danny and the gate, the coffee.
Oh, the gate's back.
the gate.
The gate is back, and I love the coffee. The coffee, again, from Lagoons, is banging. It's a good coffee.
It's the coffee
Far-
pistachio.
I've had far too many bad coffees. I've had far too many bitter coffees. I've had far too many oversweet coffees. I've had too many coffees that were just shit.
Yeah.
Shit. Just oversweetened Starbucks. It's nice to get, you get the creaminess of the latte. I get the pistachio. I don't care if no one else does. I get the pistachio. Even on, what am I on, 15 watts, I still get the pistachio.
It's important to highlight it's a latte. It's not a coffee.
Mm-hmm.
It's a latte. It's very rich on the milk and the cream,
Yeah.
and that's why I manage e-cigarette stores at my daily job too, where, lucky me, we have Lagoons in stock too. Customers, all-day customers come in. They want some good for the weekend, a good vape. We got the Lagoons, the cafe latte pistachio. Oh, I don't know. I don't like coffee. Trust me, buddy. This isn't just a coffee. That's very important to highlight. It's a latte, very rich, creamy.
Do you know what? For me, it's bang on. But if you can add a touch of caramel to it, not a sweet caramel, but a caramel to it, that'd be nice.
Mm. Yeah.
But no, it's good.
Surprising you're saying that, because I tested caramel. I tested salted caramel to it also. But caramel and salted caramel and caramel butter are going to ruin the pistachio.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. I tried it. More caramel. I need to double up the pistachio because the caramel is so strong. It's not strong, but it's just,
It's very bitter, isn't it?
yeah. It kicks out the bitter and the saltiness from the pistachios. Yeah.
And I've also found that caramel smells as well. It's not a nice smelling exhale. If anyone's ever noticed that.
What, caramel?
Yeah, but you never notice it when you're vaping it. It's only when
Not as
someone
bad
else
as honey.
is vaping.
Oh, honey
Hun-
stinks.
Honey
Honey's
smells
rank.
like cat piss. It tastes like fart gas.
I've had one nice honey vape, and that was a green tea and honey, and that was bloody lovely, but fucking stunk.
It's like the shaky apple. It smells horrible when you vape it. Tastes great, but it smells nothing like it tastes.
But
smell?
shaky apple's quite a dark tobacco, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's almost a pipe tobacco rather than a lighter tobacco.
It's weird because
Yeah.
it's quite a light flavour one way or another. It's not
It
really a
is
particularly
bizarre.
heavy flavour, but it's a dark tobacco. So
Yeah.
I'm going to refer to my notes because I've just completely forgotten what we're going to be talking about today.
It's all right. Talking about vapes, it's good.
Any news?
That's fuck all news. I looked for like an hour and a half today and there's nothing because fuck all's happening. You know what though? The world is so fucked up
Hang on.
that the Pentagon released news that they have seen UFOs and no one gives a shit.
What?
Great.
Yeah.
I like that.
The Pentagon have acknowledged the existence of UFOs
Oh, that.
and no one cares.
Okay.
But wait, have they acknowledged that there's things in the sky that they don't know what they are?
Yes.
Or are they saying it's aliens?
No. They've acknowledged there are things in the sky that they don't know what they are.
Okay.
They released some
It's the
test
Russians.
footage and stuff.
So Russians have planes and they don't know what they are.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Or it's their own satellite, or it's Trump's ego
something.
flying around.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Have you heard about the French?
No,
The French scientists have discovered that people who smoke are less likely to catch the coronavirus.
I saw that.
Did you see
I saw they're
Yeah.
trialing nicotine patches.
So the scientists are doing tests with nicotine to see if it's the nicotine in the tobacco that is helping prevent people from catching it.
because it's proven that smokers' lungs are far less effective at getting rid of infection, whether that be chest infection or viral infection.
Oh yeah, there's no question about if a smoker catches it, they usually get it worse. But they were saying that the percentage of smokers that catch coronavirus is lower than the average population.
Could you imagine though if they started prescribing cigarettes as a cure to coronavirus?
Or our blood cells.
Can't
are just
see
so
him doing
hopped up
that.
with- our blood cells are just so hopped up with nicotine that the virus doesn't get anywhere.
Yeah.
It just attaches to the nearest blood cell and
Oh dear.
Cool. So, talk to us a bit about Lagoons. Then, how did it come about? How did you decide to? You know what? I'm going to do this.
That's a quite big story about behind Lagoons. All start with a good friend of me. Also a person here in Denmark. He started to mix around, do some tests, experiments, getting better and better. I know this person on the groups, on the Facebook group. We are going to talking about recipes, flavors, mixing, and we are beginning helping each other, mixing a bit together, and then the coffee, the coffee latte pistachio came out, and then once he just I can't do it anymore. I have to exit all the vaping. I don't want to do it anymore. So I said to him, okay, but the lagoons have to go to the vapors, to the world. Yeah, and I bought him out. I bought his rights to the recipes. I for 6-7 months or so, I worked on the recipe and a fuckload of tests and experiments. Then I released the coffee latte pistachio for about a year ago, 1.5 years ago, in Denmark. Yeah, and then I worked on and testing, and before Christmas last year, I released the eggnog. Yeah.
Was that supposed to be a seasonal flavour that everybody loved?
Everybody.
Yeah. So it was just designed just for the Christmas period then. But
No,
then
no, no, no,
it
no,
wasn't.
no. It was. It shouldn't be released last year. I was done with the recipe. It was finished. I had I had steep in about 3 months the batch, and all was done ready. I had the labels, bottles, everything ready. Um, but I I had a plan with it. It's just one new flavor each year. But a good buddy of mine, he said, eggnog would sell good before Christmas. So you have to release it now before Christmas. Okay, then I did 200 bottles pre-release, and then the official release were just beginning this year in January, but I made a pre-release before Christmas just so the Lagoon fans could get some nice eggnog to Christmas.
How many
But yeah.
flavors have you got in the range then?
Two,
It's just the 2 flavors, yeah?
yeah.
Shall
Fantastic.
And
we
that
pop them
that
on
was
screen so people can see them?
that was quite difficult in the startup just with one. The cafe latte. So I contacted shops and so on. They also asked me how many do you have in your lineup? One. Most of them just laughed at me until they tasted it, and then we need that.
Nothing wrong with having one flavor. I mean, you look at that company Met4 who released Golden Ticket. They haven't got any other flavors. It's literally just the one.
Yeah,
It's quality over quantity, though, isn't it?
that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean, if a
You
company
can-
comes to me and says, "Oh, I've got 40,000 flavors in my range," it's probably all going to be shit.
The thing is, if that's the problem over here, we've got so many people releasing line after line after line after line. It's painful. Those of you that haven't tried and want to try, I've popped a link into the chat. I do believe, is there a discount code, Alex?
Yes. I can't remember what it was because it was quite a long one.
The one thing to note with these, and I actually had to ask Alex about this, there's 2 options for Nick, 3 milligrams and 6 milligrams, because we had an hour and a half argument over the nicotine strengths a couple of months ago. It's 40 mil in a 60 mil bottle. So if you go for the 6, it's 2 nicotine shots. If you go for the 3, it's 1 nicotine shot, and then you get a bottle of 0 VG. Just to clear that up.
Or you do what I do. I could get it as close to 50-50 as you can. 72 milligram, 10 mils, spot on. 60 mils of 50-50 at 12 milligram. More people in the UK need to do 40 mil short fills.
100%.
Yeah. Definitely.
I put 2 PG Nick shots in instead of 1 VG and 1 PG. I put 2 PG Nick shots in, so it's as close as I could get it with what I had. It's bloody lovely.
Right, I'm just going to copy the code into chat. It's valid for 1 week. It'll get you 10% off of the cafe latte.
Oh, that is an awesome discount code.
That is a genuine discount code as well.
Oh, awesome.
So if Cass bought it,
Even Cass bought Lagoons. Love it.
No, honestly, I've got the invoice to prove it. He did actually pay for it.
Yeah, I did have my delivery note until I put it in the recycling earlier.
Yeah, right. Believe you.
so have we got anything exciting to come then? Maybe.
Yeah.
No comment.
I'm gonna release a new one later this year, when we are nearly Christmas again. I like to give gifts to people. So why not at Christmas? Maybe I should just stick with the pre-release thing. Make again maybe a 500 bottles pre-release. I got more and more shops incoming worldwide. So
Great stuff. So no mince pies and custard then. We don't need Chandler's wife.
Mince pies and custard.
It would be an epic juice, to be fair.
That's what Chandler was telling us just before the show.
Yeah.
That R. Kelly was in the kitchen making mince pies and custard for after the show.
Hot and fresh out the kitchen.
Yeah, home baked mince pies.
I got that, Cass.
Chandler's giving me looks. You're right, Chris. How we doing, mate?
Maybe after.
Oh dear. Sorry, that was terrible.
I liked it.
I thought it was good.
Wasn't bad. So we're going to trial a new feature on the show called The Good, The Bad, and The Fugly. You guys can vote on it as well. But literally that is the question. The good. Is it good? Is it bad? Or is it ugly? But before we get to that, I'll give you the to me made me howl earlier. So we were talking about new releases in our chat this evening, and actually this afternoon, whenever it was, because we're not last minute people. Who was it? Alex told me to have a look at. I can't remember what it was called. Alex,
There's 3 things.
Yeah, the turned thing.
Oh, the pen.
Yeah.
The Visionary Crafts.
Visionary Crafts have started making pens.
So Visionary Mods is making pens.
Visionary Mods have started making pens. So in my head, I've got vape pens.
Oh.
Right, so I'm expecting like a C4 kind of spinner style thing, and Alex popped that in the chat, and I literally pissed myself. When he said pens, I assumed pens, and I was wrong.
It was actually a pen.
Something you could write with.
Literally a pen. I want your opinion.
Go on then.
Whoa, that's a bit big. It's bigger than I anticipated. Have you seen the Melody V2 box?
Yes.
What are we thinking?
Ooh.
They're lovely, but if you look at the 510 placement, it completely kills the mod.
Why is it in the corner?
It's in the corner. It's off center, and it's horrible that they've done that.
Ew.
I mean,
I like the purple one.
It just looks absolutely fantastic. But as soon as you put a tank on there or look at it from above,
Yeah.
Ruined.
Just kills your OCD.
no, honestly, it just looks so weird.
But everything else about it is gorgeous.
Oh, amazing!
Oh, it's tiny. I've always liked the Melody boxes. The Melody boxes, they were always a bit too chunky for me. They were always a bit too big in the hand. You know, I like small. Yeah.
Good.
But yeah, DNA 60, 18650, adjustable 510, USB port. I'm guessing that they've not got down USB-C, but we'll let them off for that. What are we reckoning on price then, people?
250.
How much?
Well, I know how much they are, so I won't comment.
250.
I've just done Google foo. Sorry, I was intrigued and Googled it. So yeah, Kaz, double it.
And some. So 550.
Oh. 550. Wow.
550.
For a mod, really?
They are doing a They are doing a cheaper Delrin
Yeah.
version, which looks slightly different.
Why would
Which I
you
think
do that?
is
though?
about which I think is about 250
EM's just asked, is that euros or
Sorry,
pounds?
euros.
Euros.
Yes, 550 euros.
Oh, no, the website I found, Melody Box 544 in GBP. Whether that's because
Just trying to find a photo of the top of it because it just
All the photos I've got don't
show the 510 because no one wants to see
show.
it.
Oh, there we go. On the photo on screen on Twitch now. I see what you're saying.
It
Oh, it's
don't look too
off-center.
bad from the side though, but you've got it just. I just think it's such a bad decision.
Do you think if they'd have put the screen on the front, that the 510 would have been centered?
I don't know. Here we
Sorry.
are. Right, I'm gonna put a photo in
I don't know,
chat.
it's kind of centered. It's
It's not. It's
not
closer
unusual
to us.
it's not unusual to have mods with 510s to one side. That's kind of usually how they go.
I've put a photo in the chat.
That's to one side and then in the corner. So it's not centered on one axis, it's centered on no axis.
Okay. But
Yeah. Got you now. Let's.
like that.
Ugh, ruined.
No, like that, Chandler.
Like what? Oh, I'm not looking at Twitch. Hang on.
It's like they
almost-
drilled it and missed and just
Ew.
went, yeah, we'll go with it.
I wonder if that's got
Oh,
anything
yeah,
to
that-
do with the board and the cable routing and.
Yeah, but you would have thought it would be further away from the screen, not the other way round.
Also, as well, that bit of wood between the 510 and the front edge is so thin. There's got to be a weak point.
Unless it sits on top of it. So the
It's
wood
recessed.
underneath it.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point.
But we all know Alex likes dropping mods, so
Do I?
didn't you do one only last week, the week before?
I dropped a mod a couple of months ago that completely shattered into a million pieces. Yeah. Actually, yeah, I've got a couple of mods. In fact,
It's for the new tanks that are wider on one side. It'll be all the rage, says DM.
I quite like them. 550, I'm not sure. But they're pretty. Definitely pretty.
550.
Shall we add that one to
Yes.
our good, the bad, and the ugly?
The fugly.
And I do believe subscribers get a double vote. I believe subscribers, their votes are worth double non-subscribers.
There you go. Didn't know that. Is that in the? Is this a fancy poll that you've set up in Twitch? Ooh. Because obviously subscribers are obviously way more educated and more informed.
Oh, yeah. Well, so far, Ugly's winning.
No way.
Bad and Ugly are now neck and neck. Oh, no, it's
I
gone the
don't
other
think
way.
it's ugly. It's just the 510 makes it bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 510 is a bad thing about it. I like the curves and the mud.
If they'd done it centered, that would have been banging. You get 30 mil on there. So
Yeah.
I think
Like
the button and
center-
screen placement is my favourite, though.
Like center in the dead center, or just
yeah,
move it a bit. Because
Just need a bit.
it is in the corner. It isn't just on the.
Yeah, one end is fine, rather than being dead center on the mod. But the fact that it's completely off.
Yeah.
Get a free hand if you like curves, says Mr. DJ Stoobs.
I'd like to see one to try to figure out why they've done it. I reckon it's got something to do with cable placement. I think it's got to be a design.
or it's different.
Maybe. Well, there we go. So, there we have it. You guys think it's ugly?
Yep, by quite a margin as well.
Indeed.
Yes. And anyone watching that doesn't know how to vote, all you got to do is type the number as is on the poll into chat, and you get your vote.
Unless you're on YouTube.
In which case, it doesn't work at all. In which case, you should come over to twitch.tv/Vape Talk UK and follow there. So, yeah.
Next, then, here's one for you. It's one I think Chandler would love. I think Chandler's going to cream his pants over this. I can't work out. I couldn't find out who the modder is, who made it, or more to the point, why. But there we go. How about that beauty for you?
Oh, that's Lazy Creations.
Is it?
Yeah. Seth Catley.
Yeah.
There we go.
Over in the US of A.
It's a bit blue.
He pours all the resin panels himself.
Oh,
Chandler?
that's quite nice, that actually, isn't it?
He does
Has
some
it got-
really,
has
really
it-
nice mods, to be fair.
Has it got a resin panel on the other side? And wood just
They're
just wood as a frame.
resin or hybrid throughout. You can have it however you want.
Now, to me, I'm sure I can see a screen peeking on the left-hand side there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of
So
looks
that-
like it, doesn't it? That's probably why that left-hand
So
side is a bit
it looks
bigger
like a
than.
DNA 75C, I think, because of the buttons at the bottom as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think that's one of the first creations Seth made, right?
You know, I don't like it at all.
Is it a single or a dual?
I think that's a single with the board
does-
next to it.
He does do dual, but I'm pretty sure that's a single.
Or it could be a very tight.
Martin reckons it's a single.
Oh, is it single?
Yeah, I think the thing that ruins that for me is you see where obviously you get the sort of pegs come through the resin on the side.
Yeah.
I know they're probably not, but it looks like they're protruding. And it just, I don't know, it's just something about it.
I have seen those before, and he does do them where the blocks all the same resin. And I think I prefer them when it's all the same resin rather than the wood and the resin. It looks like it's made out of balsa wood.
Chat
that
is
one.
brutal tonight.
They are brutal.
Ooh. I do actually quite like it, so I'm going to give them some support. There we go.
Like a poor kitchen worktop.
I am a bit concerned that this is a little bit biased in as much as we've got one good option and two bad ones.
But good, bad, and ugly.
no,
Something can be
it
good and ugly.
What?
Is it like bad in kind of like Michael Jackson kind of it's bad?
No, bad means it's bad. Ugly means
Okay.
it could be good, but it's got a face like a spanked ass.
Okay.
I relate, honestly.
What?
I relate to that.
The face like a spanked ass. Okay, fair dues.
I can become amazing,
Self-interest.
but not the prettiest. So
There we go. A massive 72%, almost 73% think it's fugly. I'd love to know who said bad. Shall we scroll back and find out?
oh, dear.
I've just seen.
DM. He's on
Yeah.
one.
Oh, I'm tempted. Banhammer. Oh. Okay, why can't I do the ban thing in this app thing?
You can.
Oh yeah, I can. Oh, there you go. There you go.
You could untime him out now.
Why? That's not the point.
Oh wait, I know who hasn't been silenced yet today. Give me a second.
He's not even in here, is he?
Yeah.
Whoa, just noticed this mod view in Twitch.
Mod view's horrible.
What's going on?
What's next then, Mark? What's next on the good, the bad, and the ugly?
There we go.
Oh, I'm not looking.
Groot.
Oh my god.
Groot.
It's definitely
Where's the fire
different.
button?
Where's the battery go?
Anywhere?
I'm assuming it goes up the back, up the bum as per usual. Yeah, no, seriously, where's the fire button?
On the back, I assume.
Is
Or
it
maybe
finished? Is it
That's-
finished?
It doesn't look so, does it?
Is there going to be a battery tube in that void at the back? Maybe.
Yeah, or it's just a perma fire, so you put the battery in and it fires until the battery runs out. Then you take the battery out. There's no fire button. True mech.
It doesn't look very comfortable.
No.
I don't know. I've got a feeling that would be way more comfortable to hold than it actually looks.
I'd take my eye out with it.
That spiky bit at the top. It is a bit of a dragon's horn, isn't it? It's a bit dragony, isn't it?
It is very dragon-like.
Or a bit like a bit like a Klingon backleth or something.
But it is a nice bit of wood.
It is nice wood.
I'll give him that.
It does look like something that a Klingon might drink his beer out of.
Does anybody know who the modder is? Because
No.
again, I couldn't.
No.
Yeah, imagine putting that in your pocket.
I bet it costs 800 quid though.
It's not
Oh, yeah.
going out. It's not a daily mod, is it? That one.
I think it's to put it on your shelf and take photos and brag about it, mod.
It is. It is. Martin, I will send you the picture so you can do either a tiny eye or a reverse. I'm sure. Inspector.
It look better on MDF.
There you go, Dilly. The challenge has been laid down then. Do it in MDF with your angle grinder.
800 quid. DM's changing it to 3 now.
There we go. So that's 3 uglies tonight, plus myself.
Yeah.
Well, can't argue with that one.
What else have we found? I'm you know how I'm not a big fan of IP theft and bullshittery rip-offery.
Yeah.
But I came across this earlier. And I think I quite like it.
My company sells those, and they're actually proper bloody nice.
I've heard good things about them, to be fair.
Yeah, really fucking nice.
Do they taste like
Recordly,
cider?
yes.
Yeah, they actually taste like cider. They've got that sort of
Okay.
bitterness to them.
Like Record League, yeah?
Yeah, the it's the mixed berries and the passion fruit, the 2 best ones out of all of that.
And that
Strawberry
R,
and
that R is brilliant because it does just look like fucked cider.
Yeah, fruct.
No, I might have to.
Sounds like something Lloyd would say.
Yeah, no,
It's fruct.
One of the more popular ranges when we had them in, they went out real fast.
Because they do
you know, it's like-
they do the salts as well, don't they?
I believe so. Yeah, we never did the salts, but yeah.
It's taken me 2 minutes for my OCD to kick in to realise that there's 2 120ml bottles and 2 60ml.
Yeah.
Took me a moment.
Thanks, Martin. Entertain yourselves.
Yeah, no. The only one I haven't tried out of those is the strawberry lime, but the other 3 are really nice, and I think it's the mixed berries is the nicest one.
So yeah, we'll. I might have to give those a try. Just very quickly, Dinky did a reverse search for us on Google to try and find out who the modder was. I think we're going to fail because they're the similar images that it came up with.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
So I think for now we're going to have to keep guessing.
I like the Chesterfield armchair at the bottom. Yeah.
I quite like it. Bottom right. Look at at that seat.
That's a bit arty farty. Probably not very comfortable. The one next to it is probably a bit more comfy.
I can picture it.
I love that they're actually advertising the wall mounted ceramic flower vase in that. They've put that chair in it.
Where? What? Huh?
I do like a chair with wings.
I can picture, right? You walk past Habitat or somewhere equally as pretentious, and you see that in the window. Me, I'd walk in, I'd sit on it, it'd snap, and I'd run out. MDF. There we go. Thanks, Diddy.
Yeah.
What other new stuff have we seen this week? Oh, this one's Alex's. Here we go. Whoa, huge photos.
Hmm?
There we go. I'll start popping them up if you want to talk through them.
What we got here then?
It's the Rye RDA by 99
Wraps.
not red balloons. Designed by Blue Eyed Goon, behind the Goon.
I like how simple it is, or at least looks.
Whoa, look at that deck.
I'm struggling for words. It's
Weird.
It's a bit like a Kennedy.
It's not weird, but
Is it
look at
me? But look at
that deck is so 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's basic deck. Well basic.
Grateful Ants just said if the Goon and the Kennedy had a baby.
It's just, you know what? I've got like that.
That top cap on the left. Is it just me, or with that kind of weird smile and those round bits underneath? Does it not look like one of the Bash Street kids?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I've got one of the original, what's this, Serial 1 battle deck from Comp Life.
You do know that we can't see you, don't you?
Screen. I know that now.
It's all right. Just checking.
Just hand it down to me. I'm on screen.
So,
Oh, there he is.
look at the size of that deck. To me, that is no bigger.
Yeah. And is that a 22?
That's a
The size of the
22.
screws.
22, but took a 24 cap.
Crazy.
I'm guessing, Dennis, you've been down the Comp Life route.
Made in the USA as well, but secretly in China.
I don't think they were. I believe the Comp Life stuff was actually made in the US, at least.
At
That's
least
what
for the
I was-
first batch.
Huh?
At least for the first batch.
Yeah. Probably. So the Rye. 24mm stainless steel, a convex deck with a 2mm gradient. I'm assuming that's designed to be squonked then. Double decker airflow intake. Okay. Adjustable top and bottom airflow intake. I'm assuming that we are just using the top barrel, yeah. 7.25mm 810 drip tip. Blackdale ring 10mm bore 810 tip. Stainless steel. Oh, okay, does it come with all these tips, or are these?
Yeah, look at the bore on that stainless steel tip. That's mouth to lung bore.
Shit.
What?
But the
That
size
is
of it.
tiny.
But look at the size of the extra drip tip.
So
Yeah,
is,
but look
have
at
you
the
got...
size of the airflow.
That's
So you
going
got
to be a
fixed
build
airflow-
deck. That's going to be a build deck.
Yeah. So if you've got fixed
not, it's a
airflow on
tip,
the
it's a
bottom
tip.
holes, and then the top bar is the adjustable bit, is that how that works?
Well, you look at the airflow, you've got the inner barrel. You can close off the bottom or the top of those two airflow channels.
Okay.
That stainless steel thing on the right is a drip tip.
Yeah, but isn't the picture on the left? The posts are at different heights. On the picture on the top right, they look level.
They're level. It's just the angle, I think.
It also comes with a challenge.
Oh, just the angle. Okay.
It also comes with what?
It comes with a challenge as well.
What's that?
It comes with, I've lost it now, an anti-strip Allen. I bet you I could strip the fucker in a heartbeat.
Oh,
Have you got a picture of it in a single coil configuration?
No.
Let me send you one because it looks like an absolute pig to build.
It looks like a pig to build anyway.
Two-posters always were, though. I mean, the Goon wasn't exactly a walk in the park to build.
Oh, Goon was a piece of piss to build on.
Yeah.
Think?
Amateur. Amateur.
I always got my the plates like wonky.
Okay.
What do you reckon to it, Dennis?
What?
I'd like to see Chandler build it.
I'm just.
Yeah, oh, I hate building those where you got two coils going into one post.
No, single coil.
Or doing that single coil. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I could do that. That's not a bad idea. I
I
like
bet you
that.
couldn't.
Oh, what happened to your vertical build in the
Ooh.
print
My
holder?
Oh, it's in the other room. It's fine. Actually, flavor-wise, it's a lot better that way. It's a bit louder to vape on, and it's kind of like it's been made to build it like that because the cotton just flows around the side.
I'd like to try this. I think it would be I like a warm vape. I don't imagine it'll be over airy. I think price point. I think I'd struggle to spend the money on it though. It's $62.99.
Quite a lot for what its pedigree says it is.
Now it's been made in memory of Ryan Massa, Vape Rye, and apparently a portion, it doesn't state what portion, of the proceeds from the sale of every RDA will be donated to Rye's family.
Apparently, it's 50%.
Huh?
Apparently, it's 50% according
is it?
to Stuart Drummond. Yeah.
Oh, brilliant!
So yeah, Dennis, what do you reckon to it?
Yeah, I'm not that big RDA guy. So it looks nice, but where's that picture with the what's the little thing? Is it drip tip?
It's called Cass.
Me? No, yeah, the little the metal cylinder on the right.
Yeah,
It's a drip tip.
That.
No, the little that thing. That's a drip tip.
That's a tiny drip tip.
Well, it's a big drip tip with a tiny bore.
I'm not getting that. I honestly think. Do you know? I honestly think that's a deck to build on. It can't.
No. I saw one being unboxed earlier on today, and I can confirm it is a drip tip.
Shit.
Well, why?
Well, because a narrow drip tip would look stupid on that. That's why. If it looks chunky, it keeps the aesthetic, but giving you the functionality of mouth to lung.
Right, but you cannot get the airflow. Hang on, we're all hiding behind silly boxes. You cannot get the airflow down to match that.
Maybe not. Be interesting to try though.
Well, we can get one.
Yeah.
Let's try it.
Let's vote on it.
We'll get China to build it in single coil live.
Yeah, if you can get me one, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I'll get you one.
What? You want to know good, bad, or ugly?
Yeah.
Good, bad, ugly. There we go. Anyone that wants to buy one, check it out. I believe they've got them in stock at Custom Vape.
How much are they? I missed that bit.
60 $2.99, was it?
Yeah.
Cheers for the resub, Martin.
Cheers to somebody.
Oh,
Wow.
very decisive chat tonight.
They usually teeter, don't they?
Yeah. Well, look, when I last looked at it, good was winning. And it's just gone, huh?
Yeah, we're all so positive tonight, says Dennis.
Don't care if good or bad.
Oh, I think it looks quite good. I quite like the airflow on it.
I think it's one of those you've got to see, you've got to use, you've got to try, because it might be awesome. I'm sure it is. But to look at it and try and work it out, I'm going to have to go away and watch some reviews on that. Those of you that are interested, it's the Rye RD8 from 99 Luftens. There we go. There's our 2 minutes, and the audience has spoken. 66% bad.
Yeah, I just don't like it.
Another one of Alex's, and I'm on the edge with this, so I'm gonna just dump the picture in and wait for you guys and chat
To go.
to have your threepence worths.
Can I vote now?
No,
I think it's so ugly that it's pretty.
Is that Asmodus? No.
No, Lost Vape.
Lost Vape. Yeah. That's
It's
actually
probably, it's
what I meant.
probably quite good, but the fact that they've gone for such horrifically clashing colours and then that sort of dirty leather on the back of it.
you see, I believe that those garish colours, there's only 7,777 of them. They're a limited release.
7,777.
Limited.
Okay.
It might be 777 to be fair. If you look as well, I don't know if that's the case, but it looks as though you can wirelessly charge it as well. However, I will say one thing. USB-C.
Is it not?
It's a DNA board though, isn't it? DNA 75, DNA 250C.
250C.
You're telling me it's not got USB-C?
And how have DNA not updated their boards to the point where they can USB-C everything?
They should do.
Yeah. Did he
Oh,
just
well.
a shower of shit?
Have you got the picture of the gift?
I don't think so.
I put it in the chat.
And they've also got a man out the back with a hammer and leather panels.
I thought that was cheese at first.
Yeah, don't tell Lloyd it's 250C.
Does he like 250? Oh, 80 watts.
Anything over 80,
You
that's
see-
it, game over.
You see, for me, I really wanted to love the paranormal.
Yeah.
Really wanted to love the paranormal, but we had so many returned.
Really?
So many returned.
Yeah, I know Diddy had a Lost Vape mech squonk that he essentially just got rid of because it was just fucking terrible. Because it was on like the battery and the squonk bottle were on these weird locking doors. So you sort of pushed it in, twisted it, and they just fall out. The Furion, yeah, just shocking mod. And then yeah, apparently the button would either auto fire or not fire at all. You had to bend the plate.
Was that the
inside it.
Ultimate Gold thing?
We've got one here. If you
Yeah,
uncover me.
That's it.
Get yourself in focus. There we go.
Realise I've got to go on the other screen to focus it properly. Hang on.
There we go. Yeah.
O-ring, and the O-ring kept falling off.
I've had no dramas with it, but yeah, these are a bit annoying.
I had one of those back because the lock button locked.
The lock button locked.
It locked and wouldn't unlock.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they did. I don't. Will you be able to see it? Maybe put the light up to it. No. The little spring in there.
Mm-hmm.
The contact. I'm sure there was like an upgrade kit or something for it. But no, I think it's all right.
There we
Does the
go.
job.
So, and you get a free gift, which is the leather sewn.
See, if the mod looked like that, perfect.
Well, if you put it in the case.
I
Put it in the
quite,
case. It'll
Don't
look
have
like
to,
that.
don't have to case something to make it look good.
I don't want to be too harsh. I hope that it's nice and diddy.
Yeah.
I hope
Sorry,
it-
what's Diddy done again now? Sorry.
He's asking for an O-ring.
Oh, he's getting in the
yuck.
bin. He's getting in the bin. Can't bin. My screws stripped in no time. Well, no, not so much the screws, but the screw holes. Both were stainless steel. I think the brass one is better. Oh, is this the Fury?
Oh, Lloyd is in.
This is why I don't like drippers.
Yeah. So I don't want to hate on it much.
How
But-
much is it?
I don't think they've released prices yet.
Pre-orders are around the $200 mark, so I'm guessing we'll be paying,
On 30, 140?
yeah, maybe even 150. But just so you know, it has got a mobile power bank feature as well, so you can charge your mobile phone off it.
Excellent.
You can't vape for the rest of the day, but you can charge your. Yeah, stupid 2 amp, fucking micro USB, 200 watts, dual 18650, complete with replay.
Hey.
Replay.
Watch the chat go wild for replay.
Didn't
I
you
love
do?
replay,
Didn't we
man.
do replay?
I don't think so.
We spoke about it.
I'm sure it was last week. It was the most pointless.
That was TC.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Replay's boss.
Right.
There we go. So the Lost Vape Centurious. Is it good? Is it bad? Or is it ugly? I think this one's going to be a little bit harder.
It's Lost Vape. It's got to be good.
No. Lost
Somebody,
Vape's got this reputation of being great, but when you've owned a shop and seen how many things come back,
Haven't you been looking for a Mirage for about a month now, Mark?
a month and the rest,
2
but
months?
but they prove themselves on that. Okay, I know there's a lot gone back, but yeah, true. I'll stand by that.
They've split, haven't they? You've got Lost Vape and LVE. And one of them's doing cheaper and one's doing more expensive.
Which is which?
No idea. Mottram will know if he's still in chat. I haven't seen him for a little while.
There we go. You see, I'd like to give it a bad. You guys are brutal tonight.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It might be an
Okay.
amazing mod, but it is fucking ugly.
You think it's ugly?
Yeah.
but
I really like it.
It's just, I think the side panels, you can change the side panels if the color of the side panels doesn't fit you.
Yeah. Well, that's something.
Plus, you got to think people like Signature Tips or someone will start bringing out panels
Yeah, yeah. I think
like they did for the Orion.
the earlier Lost Wave, the Paranormal and so on, you get 2 different side panels. A carbon and a wood or something.
Yeah.
A wood look like.
Walnut veneer, wasn't it?
You see, I had the Therion, and that came with an ostrich panel.
Ostrich.
Yeah, and the plastic peeled off
Ostrich.
in no time. An ostrich had never seen that mod.
Brilliant.
So you horrible lot have voted that ugly also.
I can't wait till we get to voting the presenters.
We'll all be fucking ugly. apart from Chandler, it'll just be old.
It's not even an option.
Fortunately, old isn't an option, so I'm all right. I'll take ugly over old, so that's fine.
Cool. There's one more, but I'm not going to do it. Do you want me to do it?
Why? Is it ugly?
I don't know. I sent you 2 bits.
Let's do the first one. Let's do the first. There we go. The Aegis Boost 510 adapter.
What?
Hey.
Pointless.
What?
Why?
So you put it in place of your pod, and then you can just screw a tank on. The Aegis Boost is like 80 watts, isn't it? So perfect. Just I know there's a few people out there that don't like pods and want to be able to use something else, but they love the device.
Yeah.
But
Just buy a normal
that's
Aegis.
That's just the Aegis Mini then.
Yeah, pretty much. Do you know how much that will set you back?
What? Just
Go
the
on.
adapter?
Just the adapter.
20 quid?
4 quid.
$3.99.
No.
$3.99.
Yeah,
Cheaper than a pod.
exactly. It's cheap. I mean, for 4
Yeah, but
quid.
you've then got to fork out 30 quid for a tank. So
And the rest.
Oh, it's 40 watts, not 80
depends on
watts.
your tank.
But still, just thought that was quite interesting.
Yeah. I'm not going to go bad or ugly that. I think
No,
that's
no,
just
it's not.
that is just a bargain. It's if you love your Aegis, if you want to turn it from being a brutal pod machine to a usable device with a 510, then yeah, so be it.
But the other way around, if they made the mod with the 510 in it and then just deliver it with the pod, then it could be sold in Denmark with the restriction and TBD shit.
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one's ever made any 510 pods, have they? Where you just screw it in and replace the pod. I suppose that becomes a disposable tank then, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea though.
Oh, it's a good idea.
DJ Stoobs, it might be okay for a new vapor to then move up to rebuildables. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then he reckons that would look great with a Titan aroma miser on it.
Or like that.
Yeah.
My Vapor Giant would look good on it, wouldn't it?
Your Viper Giant wouldn't look good on anything.
Shut up! It's awesome.
It doesn't look good on that.
Still think it looks like one of those things to stimulate
I want-
all up the arse.
I want to know why when I put it on this mod that is bigger, it looks fucking huge.
Because it is.
Look at that! Why does it look so big on there?
Because it is.
It's not a small tank, Chandler.
No, it's not.
How's it compared to an 18650?
Yeah, have you got a battery you can put up next to it?
Yeah. Let's have a look.
If you hit clip, whatever it is I did, then
It's taller than an 18650.
That is with the drip tip. Hey, if I put the original drip tip on it, where is the original drip tip?
Christ, should have someone's
There it is.
eye out.
There you go. Original drip tip and a battery.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, come on, it's good.
It's tanks like that make vapors a bad name.
Oh, give over.
Stop that. It's silly.
Wait for the hard short, says Diddy.
Hard short.
Just buy the boost. Bigger battery and regulated. Do you think he's on Poundland Internet again?
Yeah,
I'm sure Lloyd's having a conversation with himself 5 minutes ago.
he's about 30 minutes behind.
Oh, he's at work, and
Stoops, that'd never be in my hands. No self-respecting bloke could ever put anything that size in his hand.
What are you talking about?
Oh, dear.
Oh man! Right, Chandler.
Oh, now you want me. Right, what, sorry?
I mean, we'll do it without you, but Mark's got the images.
Come on then, coil of the week.
Coil of the week.
Coil of the week.
Coil of the week. Chandler's coil of the week.
Once again, I have no idea what it's called.
Looks like a cravat.
I was going to say it looked like a scrunchie, but yeah, cravat. I'll go with that. It looks very fabric, doesn't it?
Yeah. It looks like twisted aliens over something.
I think they're just twisted frame staples.
I reckon that must have been a right cunt.
Over another frame staple.
Or is it a ribbon? Is it a wrapped ribbon?
Oh, it's a frame
Clapton
staple inside.
That's just a staple, isn't it?
Getting them twists, though, would have been horrific.
Twisting wire is easy.
Yeah, I do it every time.
You're just gonna twist it as you wrap it.
Twisting it right's a different matter.
I like Dinky's name for it.
Twisted redundant won't vape wire.
Won't vape wire. I don't know. I don't think, looking at it, I don't think you'd actually need cotton. You'd literally just drip on it and it will just hold the liquid.
Looks like it fell off Will Shakespeare's neck.
Evening, Raj. Thanks for joining us.
Raj?
Right, next one. Shall we go with the...
I've forgotten what I sent you.
Let's go with the mod from Herbie.
Yeah, go with that. I found Herbie posted this mod up, and it just reminded me of something when I saw it. It was obviously posting it next to the battery, so you could see size comparison. But actually, I thought it looked like something else. Go for it, Mark.
Pat
Excellent.
I mean, it just looked like somebody was sat there with a mullet. And no offense to Herbie, because I've actually just looked at my Darwin mods. If I hold it exactly the same angle, it looks exactly the same.
I think I just don't like how it looks like the wood on the sides could just be snapped off if you called it wrong.
Is that the one that's sort of like a rounded triangle from the side, like a sail?
It looks. I should have took a
It does
photo
look
of the
quite
whole
nice on the
mod.
side.
Yeah, the whole mod. It's got the screen is actually recessed into the stab wood.
Yeah.
It does look really, really nice.
It's like an angle, isn't it? The top of the recess is like 10 mil, and then the bottom's maybe like 2.5 mil.
Yeah, the screen's flat, and the stab comes up and round, so you've got an angled recess for the screen. But yeah, it is a nice looking mod. Just that angle reminds me of Pat Sharp's mullet.
DJ Stoobs, it's a shite kite.
Oh, what?
A shite kite.
I like it. I like the fact that because I did actually post that picture of Pat Sharp as a comment underneath, and Herbie posted another comment going, right, we need to name it. So what are we going to call it? And I think it was Kevin Watts posted underneath, we need to call it the Pat.
And then he turned off commenting, I can see.
And then he turned off commenting.
How about Elvis?
Yeah, Elvis. Oh yeah, it's a bit, isn't it? A little bit. It just needs to. When Elvis had the sideburns.
Yeah.
When he had the sideburns going on, that would have been
more chops than.
Yeah.
There we go.
So there we go. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Herbie. I'm ripping the hell out of it. It's not just yours. All of the mods that are kind of that tube design have that kind of effect to it. It's just I only noticed it when I saw saw your picture. Sorry, dude.
Org vote next.
Org Vape. What did I do for Org Vape? Oh, anyone else seen this? Is it just me?
That looks quite
Oh,
horrific.
the Honda.
It's the Org
Does that
Vape
legitimately say
VTech.
VTech on it?
Yeah, it's a VTech 1.8 box mod.
No way.
That's
I
the
can't-
second version, though, isn't it?
1.8. I don't.
Well,
I'm not sure
No,
which version it
V2
is.
of the mod.
Anyone that owns a Honda Civic will know that that fire button is exactly the same shape as the fuel cap on a Honda Civic 1.8
Or oil cap.
or the oil cap. Fuel cap's got that
It's-
design.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
not
but
surprised,
It's
but
it's not on the rocker cover, which is what the mod's designed around. The normal one's red.
now I'm assuming. Correct me if I'm wrong. That button is the fire button.
No.
It's not. I could tell you. You need to twist that. That button is a twisty button, isn't it? You twist it one way and it
That does the
goes up.
wattage.
Yeah.
And
That's your up
the-
and down.
So it's designed to look like the engine cover.
It's like a smock switch. So you press the screen as the switch, and it's a lever.
Oh, what?
So
Where
you see
that
where
on off?
Yeah, where the on-off is. That's the fire.
What? So you pressed on a piece of perspex?
Yeah, there may
Apparently
be
it's
good
quite
mods.
an old
Actually.
mod. Apparently it's quite a while. It's been around a while. Apparently.
Well, this is the V2.
Is it?
I think, because they
Oh,
did.
Yeah. I think it was fairly high up on All Grapes, fairly recent on All Vapes Insta feed. I thought it looked a little bit high tech. He's still not got a USB-C on it, has it?
Has anything got USB-C yet?
Few are starting to come through with USB-Cs on. Yeah, I don't own anything that's USB-C.
Or anything new?
True,
Brutal.
true. Well, how old's that? 3 years old.
I don't know, didn't you get that as Secret Santa at Jesus' birthday?
Brilliant.
Hogs ticking, waiting for the response.
And the best he could do was,
Yeah, pretty much.
we love Chandler.
We
Next up,
Is it really, Martin?
was
Aegis Pod
next
has
up?
USB-C.
Dum dum dum.
I didn't. Does it?
the Pyro from Vandy Vape.
Pyro tank from Vandy Vape. What do you think?
The
Nice.
original Pyro's brilliant.
It's the Pyro 3. This is This is version 3.
Didn't one only come out like 4 months ago?
No, we had one before we shut the shop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Must have been the two then.
So yeah, this is version 3. I believe it's squonks. I'm not
What's the point?
totally sure. It's like the drop for a single coil in an RDTA. Look, spot you just drop the coils in. They're
Diddy, fuck me, it's Marge Simpson.
yeah. For some reason they've got blue, and I want to know why the wicks are incredibly saturated, but there's bog all in the tank. You know,
He's primed the cotton, like every good
prime the
vapor
cotton,
would.
not.
But there
not
is
done over
residual of a different colour liquid in the tank.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
But even that is too blue for even for Heisenberg, surely.
Yeah,
No,
it is.
Heisenberg. Do you think?
Yeah, that's too blue.
That is too blue for Heisenberg.
Probably just slight push on the
Either-
blues in the photo editing process.
Either that or it's just neat Heisenberg concentrate.
Even that's neat Heisenberg concentrates dark blue.
Or it's just food colouring for the photo.
All that.
Perhaps.
Either way, it looked interesting because it's got the airflow is directly under the coil, and it's got those bottom drop.
You see, for
bottom
me, I
drops for the-
can never get the cotton right on those things. I remember having the Limitless RDTA. In fact, I've still got one.
They were a pain in the dick.
They were a pain in the dick, but you could get fucking ginormous coils, ginormous low builds into it, and it'd hack it. but you'd go bloop, to reprime it, and you'd end up with a lap full of liquid. Who misses?
Oh, RDTAs, if you tip them sideways, they leak like buggery. I've never found an RDTA that doesn't.
Riviera.
Is it not? Okay.
Not if you wick it properly.
And the what is it? Fuck. A friend of mine literally showed me the other day his version of it, and I can't think what it's called. And I've got the stock coil tank version of it. It's Watofo.
Sorry to interrupt, but I think Dale has knocked it on the head there.
Same colour as the Vandy Vape logo.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Actually, yeah, well spotted.
Well spotted.
So it's an editing choice then.
Yeah. Yeah, no, missed that. God.
Matt says it's shit, don't buy one.
See,
Matt, I have one. What is stupid is the fact the only way you can close the massive air hole is to turn the undercoil airflow off. It's shit. Don't buy one.
okay.
And Alex, you need a shave, you scruffy bugger.
Lockdown in it is not an excuse.
Lockdown in it. Look, I had a shave.
Me too.
And me.
Guys, I need to go.
No problem.
Not a problem. Thank you so much for joining us. If you want to show your love and support and at least try the Lagoons, get yourself over to Vapor Bay. Don't forget to pop the code in. Cass is a tight ass cunt, but I still bought one anyway. It gives you 10% off. Oh, there we go. Even Cass bought Lagoons 10. No, Dennis, thank you very much for joining us. It's been an absolute pleasure having you on the show. Looking forward to your next release.
Yeah,
we might be off lockdown about the time it's released, so come Christmas,
Maybe.
yeah?
If we're lucky.
This year, I promise you, this year. But can't say more.
Looking forward to it, buddy, and great job on the juices. I think they're great.
Thank you.
Good evening.
Enjoy.
Take care, Dennis. Ta-da.
See you later, mate.
Which brings us to Chenandler's final photo.
Steam Crave is back. A new aromerizer.
It
Anyone
looks
else
like all the
excited?
others.
Me? Am I excited? Yes, I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it.
I had the aromerizer V1, the one that had got the. Do you remember the one that had the rubber band that was your airflow control around the bottom?
The bit where they clearly forgot to put that in the design and went, shit, guys, what can we do?
Let's put a rubber band around it because the rubber band obviously will close off a couple of the airflow holes.
What's the diameter?
60 mil, probably.
I have no idea. I don't know.
I'd imagine 30. Steam Crowd like to go big, don't they?
I quite like it.
They do like big atties. It does look like quite a wide bore drip tip on the top, and it's still relatively wide. It does look like a big fella.
What's this? You can swap decks.
Looks like it comes with 2 decks. Looks like you get a second deck with it. So do you think that's what, single coil, dual coil?
Well, maybe they've gone down the same route. Maybe it's a mouth to lung kit.
Maybe they did do a fuck off big mouth to lung tank, didn't they? Quite recently.
I find with a lot of these sort of tanks, though, is that they can't just decide to go with a particular market demographic of vapors. So they just go, well, we'll try and fit all of them. Here you go. Here's a tank and parts to make it 6 different tanks. Just make a decision and make it good.
Aspire did that, didn't they? They released that kit.
The quad kit.
With like 4 million bits in it.
Oh yeah, what it could be is you could essentially turn it into any type of their previous tanks.
I got a few things like that. I mean, like the Berserker RDA came with like 12 different inserts you could put in to change the airflow underneath. I've used one. That's it.
Set and forget.
You put one in, you start vaping it, you go, oh, that's all right, and you leave it.
Yeah, that's it. I'm with Stu on this. Just pick a style and go for that. You know,
Yeah.
Rather
Like
than-
ones where you can change, even just the ones where you can go dual coil, single coil. I tend to just go usually single coil, and
then
that's
design
it.
a deck that can do both without having to change it out.
Yeah, but well, they did Merlin Mini. Merlin Mini, you were able to whip the deck out and go from single coil to a dual coil in it. I think I've still got the deck somewhere, dual coil, all wicked up and everything. It's still got coils in it, wick in it. I think it was only ever in the tank once.
Dave's saying early reports have been good.
Okay, I again, not knocking it, only seen it on a Instagram post, so all I can do is report what I can see.
Apparently the decks are literally just plug and play. You see, again, I was always one about quality with Steam Crave. It felt, and I think it was always the knurling. Have they got their signature cheap ass knurling on that? Yeah. Then there's just something about the knurling that makes it feel cheap. They've got it on the top, they've got it on the inside, they've got it on the chimney, they've got it on the airflow. It's just...
I'm glad they haven't covered this one in lots and lots of different padlock logos, though, like they did with their other one.
Is it just the lighting, or is the knurling look really fucked up on the bottom on that?
No,
think
it is. That's the thing with Steam Crave. They always fuck up their knurling. There's nothing sexy about Steam Crove's knurling.
Chinesium at its finest.
There you go.
To be fair, most of us here have now progressed beyond this type of gear. Chan does not.
All right, Mister Fucking
What?
10,000
Raj,
mods.
yeah, Raj, I think you are an exception to the rule in this case.
To be fair, I do like to cater for all levels here. You know, if there's something that catches my eye, that's a little bit on the mainstream.
Yeah, see, these guys are throwing up like posh stabwood carved DNA 250 mods, and I'm like, you know what? Boost adapter.
$3.99.
Boost adapter, and then I'm coming in with Vandy Vape and Steam Crave. Yeah. And then we're in a little league of our own over on our side of the Twitch video cast.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. As I do like nice stuff.
Yeah.
But I've done my £1,000 mods, and I came out of it the other side into more sensible territory. Yeah.
Nice to be able to do £1,000 mods.
What's the retail on the setup you're holding, Mark?
200 quid?
That's more than that.
No.
Well, how much is the mod?
100 quid. 100 euros.
What, retail?
Mhm.
Oh, I thought it was more than that. Oh, sharp then.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. If I like something, as Stu's just said, I'm happy with what I have, no need to keep chasing. If I like something, I'll get it. And pretty much the same as the Mirage. I won't stop until I get one. But
I'll lease you one. £3 a month, 2 years, 10% interest.
Calm down, right?
Do I get the right to buy at the end for 10% of the value?
Just for what, £1 at the end of the lease, yeah.
Yeah, sorted. Hang on, how much have I just paid for this? That's about right. Plus 10%.
Not when you see the condition of it, it's not.
Dear. I don't need any more vape stuff. I'm the same. Most mid
No
to
one
high
in the hobbyist vape scene needs anymore.
timer.
Ah, fucking.
That's what I keep getting
Why is
told
it?
from over there.
During the stream, it does it constantly. As soon as the stream ends, it just runs for till 3 in the morning.
It sat the after show, didn't it? It was absolutely fine. Oh, we've got.
What's the timer? What?
He's using the
My,
DSLR or
the
whatever
camera
it is.
just decides
Oh,
to time out.
I'm on the hunt for an old cigar VT40. Lloyd will fix it for you.
And you and ba, ba, ba.
Yeah, Stu, I'm the same. My V3. Yeah. Until it's still the one I mainly use. I flick to the gate every now and again, and when the poitate insert comes to the dwarf, I'll be happy, I think.
Matt, I've got an H cigar. It's the 80-watt version, the one that takes either a 26-650 or an 18-650 with the adapter.
What pipe?
No,
Oh.
no, it's just the mod.
Oh, Alex. Look.
Is this your single coil? Yeah, vertical coil.
That's my yeah. If I can, it's not going to focus, is it?
What is it about vertical coils? They always look like buttholes.
Yeah, they kind of do. I changed the. Actually, I put clean wire in this. I bought some more wire.
Oh yeah, you had a
Stealth
proper rusty looking coil in there.
Yeah, it was the coil that I'd had in there forever, and I hadn't got any more wire, so I just used the coil that was in and knocked a wrap off it.
Yeah, that's the one, Matt.
It looks like it's supposed to be like that because the cotton just flows around it so nicely.
And I guess because it's constantly saturated, that cotton, that's why you'll be getting better flavour.
Yeah.
Still has
If you
charge.
chain vape it, it does occasionally get a dry hit.
Are you using Cloud9?
Yes, actually.
Oh,
Yes, it is Cloud9 in there.
must be vaping it wrong.
Yeah, it must be. Yeah.
You know, you've had too much time on the Evolve app.
What's it saying? The Cass.
This is Cass.
Oh.
So where's the
That's
Vape
like
Talk UK logo on the on that? You know.
Yeah, I would sell it, except it doesn't read resistances properly anymore. So I wouldn't want
Yeah.
anyone to have to deal with that.
We have got those of you that join us on a Friday evening. We got a corker of a show coming up Friday. As you'll know, Dinky Martin joins us most weeks, and he gets. I would say he gets abused. He doesn't get abused at all.
Doesn't get abused. He's just it's just the nature of the quiz.
Yeah,
that,
some of it
it's all
goes-
UK. Yeah.
So Martin's actually written a quiz for Friday
Quiz.
night.
Danish quiz.
I don't know. He won't tell me anything. Yeah,
I'm researching my Danish bacon.
You're going to be lovely. He's going to actually read it in Danish as well. Read the questions out in Danish.
Martin, I beat Chandler. That's all that counts.
Oi, easy. To be fair, it wasn't too hard. Hey, I wasn't playing last week. I was running it. So how could you beat me? I was doing it. I knew all the answers. It was a bit hard though, wasn't it, on Friday?
Yeah,
Sorry.
it was for me.
That most switch off for months on end, Cass, like your channel.
Ooh.
Oh, brutal,
Who put that? Oh, did he? Say no more.
did he? That's all right. Did he gets away with it?
Really? You've not timed out Diddy for that? Seriously?
I timed him out earlier
Oh, okay. All
for
right,
something
whatever.
completely arbitrary.
Oh, double jeopardy, is it?
Lloyd thought it was really easy on Friday.
Yeah, he was slowly dozing off in the corner, Lloyd.
I know it was. I really thoroughly enjoyed it. It was Kelly's face when he started singing. It was like,
That was the best thing
Yeah.
ever.
Everybody got it. It was perfect. It was absolutely. I think we ought to get him to do that as on every time he's on.
Did you clip it?
no.
Oh yeah, we should have done, shouldn't we?
Apparently, Martin's added some UK bits as a courtesy.
Okay.
Oh bless. Yeah, just like we don't add any Danish bits as a courtesy.
Anyone seen?
It would have been good because I was gonna put some bits in for you, but seeing as I actually thought you were from Sweden, it probably wouldn't have helped.
Yeah.
Adding some Swedish stuff in there might not have come down too well.
Chandler, your song is going to be a laugh.
Oh God, he's getting his own back.
I think he's going to get his own back on all of us.
Yeah,
I mean, I was pretty mean to him.
Look, I gave him Lordy.
That was so funny.
Oh, was that the one you gave him?
Yeah.
And he didn't know it.
Oh,
no,
nice.
he knew it. He knew that one. It was the Clash, London's Burning, that he'd never heard of.
Okay. I think we're about there.
Yep.
Yeah. Been good.
Aye, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Those of you that don't join us on a Friday night, call by. It's fully interactive. You can join in. You can come and upset Lindsay. She I don't know if she's actually quit or just threatened to quit. No, she's nodding. She quit. So we're going to have to work out a way.
Get a new marker.
We're going to need to get a new marker this week. But I know her back hurts, and I know she's gagging for a massage, and that's not that much. Not that much, apparently.
I'll give you a back massage.
She can't hear you. I've got headphones on.
Oh,
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Chandler will give you a back massage, followed by a tongue in the cheek.
Ooh. Left or right?
Wow. Someone may as well do it. Anyway.
Oh dear.
Smooth Mark. Giggity. Every time I remember you're never there. What are you talking about? We've been there every week for the past, 4
weeks?
4 weeks?
Yep.
4
Yep,
weeks.
we've done an entire month on a Friday.
We
Set a
have.
reminder in your
Without
phone.
fail.
Say again.
So, yeah,
Alex?
Set a reminder in your phone. Friday, 9 o'clock ish.
Ish.
Exactly. 9 o'clock ish. Failing that, put a reminder on Twitch and it will send you a notification to your phone when we go live.
Yeah.
We tend to hold back for sort of 15-20 minutes for everyone to get in, so everyone can get their quiz sheets. But yeah, it's good fun. Good
It is a
fun.
laugh.
Make use of it, because I think as soon as we all go back to work, it's going to stop because the amount of time
It's
involved.
too hard. Do you know, trying to do that while working at the same time was fun.
iPhone 4.
He's got an iPad. Shut up, did he? But he does have an iPhone 4. Just to put that out there. Somehow it's still going.
Never mind. Cool.
iPhone 4.
Right.
Have you not seen the new iPhone SE that's come out? iPhone 11 in an iPhone 8 case.
Oh yeah. It's only 400 quid though.
It's bizarrely cheaper than an iPhone 8. How does that work?
That's a pre-ordered one then.
No. Why?
What? Yeah, why would you buy an iPhone?
Yeah.
Why would I buy one that's not as good as mine?
For the same price, you can get a Samsung A51. Still a Samsung, but quad lens camera, 128 gig of storage, 6.5 inch screen.
I quite like the look of the new Samsung, the Ultra.
The Ultra, 108 megapixel camera. Why?
Why not?
Why not?
Just nuts.
Oh dear.
New Sony Xperia's coming out very soon.
No, Sony can get in the bin.
Yeah.
God,
They've not been relevant in phones for years.
Stick to TVs. No, they don't even make TVs anymore, do they?
Just
Sony-
about.
Till a couple of years ago, they sold more phones than any other manufacturer
Really?
because of the Asian market.
TVs. They're the biggest TV producer. If you go to the cinema, chances are you're watching if you're not watching a Sony film, it will have been filmed by a Sony camera.
Oh yeah, they're cameras for sure.
Mm.
But
PlayStation, bet you got one of them.
The OnePlus is nice, but border phones. But working at Vodafone for years, done that. There you go. You have a colleague in chat.
Hey. Yeah. I just talk about phones all day. It's great.
Xiaomi for the win. If you follow me,
Perfect gamers handset, Xiaomi 9.
If you follow me, you're
Well,
not.
show me.
If you follow me, you're not gay.
Hmm?
If you follow us, you are.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Ta-da.
Absolutely.
I'm thinking of upgrading Nokia 3310 for the win. Had 4 Sonys in a row. Anything for the commission. Made the wage decent. Batteries.
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 I fear we're rambling. Thank you very much for
We are
joining
rambling.
us. It's been a pleasure as always. We will see you either Friday. If not, we will see you next Tuesday. Adios, motherfuckers.
Bye-bye. Hey.
Oh, marvellous.
Eamon didn't hang around long. Oh no, I'm going to get going. I'm going to call the other half. Just about. Stop being so fucking mental the last couple of days, so.
It's still, you've not muted the audio. Why is it coming back through my headphones?